Hey y'all, what are y'all doing today? I am currently outside on my porch. I ain't really doing much but chilling. It's kind of hot today, so I'm like, but what is everyone doing today? I just gotta go to my YouTube site and fix something. But what is everyone doing today? I'm just hot and just sitting on my porch and crocheting. That's all. I normally don't come up on Friday nights, but I can't coming up today anyways. Hey Ivy, how are you? Normally I don't come up on Fridays and it's just like so hot. I sweat out my hair. And this is what I've been working on so far. I've been going back and forth between this and some other projects, but I need a scarf for the wintertime and I don't feel like buying one. If I can do it right. But how are you doing, Ivy? And whoever's lurking, how are you doing today? I know I look like a hot mess, but it's kind of hot. I've been sweating at work today, and I'm like, uh, it's just like the weather here is just like up and down. But I am going to post a link if anybody wants to come up. It's up to you. I'm not forcing because I know a lot of people don't know that. I'm going to put it this way: a lot of people know I don't come up on normal Fridays, but it's just like one of those days I wanted to come up, and it's just like really, really hot. So today I'm doing my lab outside today. So normally I would do it upstairs in my yarn room, but I'm like, I'll just sit outside to enjoy the beautiful weather. So what is everyone doing today on this wonderful day? What's in your cup and what is on your hook today? And I know by outside I look a lot older than what I appear, but I'm just like really, really tired. Ooh, Oh, you have to when it's done. I have to see that, Ivy. Have to see it when it's done. Sorry, just with all the cars and stuff outside. And yes, Ivy, I do smoke on my lives to let you know. Because I was also supposed to go to my local Joann's today because they had some clearance, but I ain't gonna make it because the day today was the last day for the sale that they had. But they're having another sale next week, so I'm gonna probably go to that. 'Cause I know when about 2 weeks ago they didn't really have nothing on sale at all, nothing other than some big toys, but that's all I bought. And that was about like 2 weeks ago. I still gotta make my way over to Hobby Lobby. I would finish this, but I'm gonna put it down a little bit. It ain't gonna take me that much longer. It's like my thing is with my lives, even though we talk about anything from hey Kelly, we talk about from crocheting to cooking to life, and I make sure that my lives is always 18 and older because I am a smoker, and I'm not trying to get banned from YouTube. So I did this on purpose to so that when I do feel like having one, I can light one. Hey Kelly, Kelly, what are you doing, Kelly? I know you ain't doing nothing. Yeah, you have. I forget. Oh, Ivy, my mind be everywhere with these lives. Sometimes half the time I forget that I'm on live, and half the time I forget that to say for 18 and older. I forget. But today is just like one of those days that's like really, really hot, and you can tell that I'm hot. Oh, Kelly, I know that. I'm just saying what you was doing. Between the lives, work, and family, it just kind of all went together a little bit. Hey, Grammy Colin, how are you? Yeah, but according to YouTube, Ivy, their roles are different. Aw, I want to go swimming. You ain't gonna invite me to go swimming? Thank you so much for having me on the TV, and thanks for the thumbs up. Ooh, yeah. Kelly, I get you. I would, but I don't got the car tonight. My husband does, so I don't got the car. No, no, not my car, but he's using his friend's car to go see his mother right now. Oh, see, I can put on a swimsuit. I can crochet a swimsuit and then put it on when I get there. And right now, I'm just drinking ginger ale because I ate something that worked earlier, and my stomach got a little bit upset. So I have to drink some ginger ale. And Kelly, yes, I wasn't expecting to come up on live tonight, but I came up anyways. Thank you. It ain't nothing major. It's just you know how when you eat something and it gets your stomach upset for a couple hours. That's what the feeling is, and I know ginger ale will help it. My neighbor dog's up the street. I'll be alright once I take finish drinking the ginger ale and take some Pepto Bismol, but I'll be alright. But other than that, I'm fine. I'm like really fine. Other than that, and then like, cause I know I make dinner. I wound up making barbecue chicken, and I wound up having leftover cabbage for dinner tonight. But tomorrow, I don't know what I want to make tomorrow. I honestly do not. Ooh, like earlier, it was so humid that I had to poo back out. Ooh, and that. I probably want to probably do a little bit more crocheting later, but I'm not too sure if I want to finish crocheting or not later. I do know I had started some socks, but I only got to the first couple rounds of the socks, like the starting part of them. But I'll probably finish those to at least finish the one the pair of the socks tomorrow. And I figured since it's nice out, I could probably do a live out today to like outside. Because after a while, you get so used to like being cooped up in the house and doing it. So I'm like, well, might as well do something different and do one outside. So that's when we wound up figuring out what to do today. Because I know a lot of people don't do it outside. Hey, Jennifer. Crochet socks. I'm coming, Kelly.
Hold on. Oh, sorry, I was typing. I was like typing. Like, whoops.
I sent y'all to go to my YouTube side and fix something.
I know. I had to do the same. How's it going?
Oh, hot. You see all this?
It's very warm. Yes.
You see
I
all this?
understand.
You see,
Mm-hmm.
and you see what the humidity did to my hair.
Yep. I know. Me too, man.
And I'm like,
Uh.
I was crocheting for a little bit when I first came out here,
Mm-hmm.
and it's still sitting here for
Oh.
when I get
Yeah.
back to it.
All right, girl. Come on now. You gotta wrap it up.
Girl,
Work that whip.
oh, oh, girl,
No, Colleen was doing hers earlier. I saw Colleen.
See, I'm still gonna get to it, but you see this face?
Yeah, I know you're sweating.
It's so hot that I got bags underneath my eyes,
Yeah, it is hot today. I was just outside. It was bad.
and I'm like, "Ugh."
What?
like,
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
uh, Colleen was asking, what are we working on?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So
You
Kelly,
go.
you go first, and I'll show mine later in
Oh,
a
you're the
second.
host. Okay.
I'm the host. You go first.
Okay. Thank you. So I'm doing a. This is a start of a sweater. So it's patriotic, and has a flag on this side, and this is going to be the stars and stars here, stripes here. So this is just the bottom and the waistband. So I got that. But there's my loose threads there. But anyway, I'm doing that, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, cool. Oh, thank you. Yeah. All right, Miss Ashley.
So what I was working on before I stopped
Mm-hmm.
is a scarf for this winter
Oh,
time,
thanks.
and I'm not
Mm-hmm.
even done with it yet because I still have the rest of this to go.
Ah.
And it kind of is looking like who did it and why right now because I'm seeing her playing with it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a scarf for the winter time.
Yeah, it's nice.
And but I was working on some socks earlier, but I haven't made it past the like third row, so when I put those down.
Yeah. Oh, you got to show me which ones you're working on because I
The
found a pattern.
one through the one that Tank sent me by spring.
Oh, by spring. Okay.
Yeah, it was by
Yep.
spring. And I'm working on her tutorial and I haven't made it past the third word yet, so
Okay.
I have to go back to finish
Okay.
the tutorial in order to finish the socks.
Yeah. Yeah, Colleen, Ashley's making a scarf. And she's almost at the end of the skein, sort of. You have a
Almost.
couple. Yeah, you have a lot more.
This is the Jumbo Super Saver by
Oh, that's why. Mm.
Red Heart. That's why I'm not
Oh,
done yet. Hey
look
Spring,
who's.
speaking of the devil.
Were your ears burning?
Yeah, speaking of the devil spring, that was just mentioned that I had started a pair of socks that Tank had sent me and was running your tutorials.
Hmm.
And I was starting working on that, but I haven't made past the third word yet.
Yeah, Ashley's doing your tutorial spring for the
On
socks.
crochet socks. So I haven't made it past the third row, so I'm gonna have to go back to finish the tutorial to go finish the pair of socks.
That's funny.
And you didn't do nothing, Spring. It's the crochet pair.
That's cool.
I started it, but I was like, well, third word was like, this is all I'm going to get for tonight.
Yep. Yeah,
So,
she may need some special tutelage.
pretty much,
Yeah,
pretty much. I'm
that's
kind
what
of
it sounds
special
like.
ed just a little bit.
Yeah, it's
So
funny.
I'm like,
Oh, cool. You see that?
thank you
This
so
is
much.
yeah, that's cool. Oh, you did. Oh, Jennifer, fancy.
Ooh, see, I want
Yeah,
to
she knit.
see.
Yeah, go to sock pattern. Yeah, there's a couple. I haven't seen Springs yet, but I can't remember who
Yeah,
did the
because the tutorial that Tank sent me by Spring for her structure tutorials is like really really simple and self-explanatory, very
other.
simple. And when I
Yeah.
started it earlier, the only reason why I put it down is because I had to start dinner,
Mhm.
and I left that project upstairs in my yarn room. So, and this one was already downstairs. So I was like, well, I don't feel like going back upstairs in my yarn room. I'm just going to grab what the heck I got downstairs.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
So
Yeah.
I'm like,
How long? Yeah, I have to ask Jennifer. How long did it take you to knit your sock? Usually, it takes me forever. Oh, there's a ray of sunshine.
hey Ray,
That was that Trish. Do I have the name right? Let's see.
I I never
I'm
called
trying.
Ray her government name.
Oh, sorry.
I never
Okay.
called her by her government. I know
Okay.
Ray's a she, but I never called her by her government name.
Oh, sorry.
I never did.
Okay. Yeah.
You can tell me your name, but I will call you what I'm used to.
Yeah. That's funny. She's laughing. Mm. Oh,
Well,
lighter
I
weight.
never called Ray by her government, and that's one thing that she can tell about. I never called her by her government. Because
Okay.
I know Chihuahua Mama's Kathy, but I can never call her by her actual name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, who else? There's like several other people that will come over that I would never call
Mm-hmm.
by their government, and I'm
Oh.
like,
Okay.
you want me to
Oh,
call
three
you by your
days.
government?
Mm. I may have started something bad. Sorry. That's funny.
Oh, Spring, the stocks ain't for me. It's for my husband and for my son.
Okay, good. I was like, oh man, what I do? Okay, cool. Phew. All right. Yeah, that's good if you can do them in 3 days. See, I'm very slow, so I have to speed up my. You know,
Well,
it's pretty
see,
good.
knit crocheting socks. Like one thing, like I can't knit. I would tell you that's the truth right now. I cannot knit if my life depended on it. But
Hmm.
I do want to learn. I do want to learn how to knit. But my thing is with knitting is like the back and forth and the front back loop and the pearls and the front and the back pearl, and then I'm like, it's confusing. That's where I have the issue at.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
talking about pearl this, pearl that, and then going the front loop, back loop. And I was like, well, if I'm doing all that, I might as well continue crocheting.
Pearl this. No. You're like pearl this.
And
Two at
I'm
a time.
like,
Oh, that's good. Wow. Mm. Yep.
yes, pearl. Like as in cat, pearl. Yes, springs, pearl.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's cool.
Yeah, spring, you heard me right. Pearl. As in, pearl. You heard me right. And I'm like back and forth and this, and I'm like, I'll stick to crocheting for right now. I'll almost say construction.
I was gonna say construction.
I'll
Ooh,
stick to what I
speedy.
know now until I get used and feel comfortable of
Mm-hmm.
doing the knitting.
That's good. Vroom vroom.
Because today is one of those days I decided to sit outside and do one of my lives. Because
Oh
I know a
yeah.
lot of people, I know a lot of
Hmm.
people that don't sit outside
Hmm.
and do their lives,
Yeah.
especially like around this time, anyways. Whereas, like, especially during the summer, where it's like
Hmm.
much cooler and cooled off and stuff. So I was like, well, why not do a live outside?
Mm. Oh. So when you say weird, what happened? If you can elaborate without elaborating everything, I'm curious now. Hmm.
Oh, wait a minute, I gotta go back and read it.
Yeah, that's a interesting. Hmm. Bum, bum. Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Mm.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah, that happens. Hmm. Yeah.
Ray, you know I love you.
No,
Oh,
but
God,
she
get
said,
away.
mm,
Ray, you know I love you. We love you over here.
yeah, yeah, you'll get nothing but yeah, love here. We're just chilling. You know what I mean? Doing
Now
some
I gotta
crochet.
reposition myself on my because I'm sitting on my couch on my front
Hmm.
porch
Yep.
and my back just cracked from trying to move.
You're getting old.
Kelly,
I'm number one.
this is what I gotta say. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
stick it up, but this is what I gotta
yeah,
say in an Italian
yeah.
voice.
Oh, that one. Okay. All
In
right.
my Italian voice.
Hmm. Okay, I got you. Oh,
The
thank you.
only another thing too, reason why I don't like oh, never mind. I found it.
You lost it.
Yeah, for about like 30 seconds.
Hmm.
But this is
That's not bad.
like one of the like porch couches that I'm good for losing these when I'm outside.
Mm,
And I thought my cat's was worse with the inside.
yeah, that's funny. Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah, that seems to be a thing on YouTube. All
Like,
the
if I don't
such.
reposition myself, it's just like,
Yeah.
especially like how big the couch is,
Mm-hmm.
that it's like, what the hell?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah, I
I
would
wound
love.
up with a whole bunch of mess that I
Yeah.
try to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's my working yarn. I need this particular end.
Yeah. Yeah. Ashley's relaxed over here.
Oh, today I'm relaxed.
No,
I'm
no,
not.
but we're gonna be relaxed.
I'm not tired as normally. Normally, when I do my lives, I'm like really tired
Mm.
because like with work and family and kids, and I'm like I'm tired. And remind
Yep.
you, I've been up since like what 1 o'clock this morning,
Oh, that'll do it.
and I still had to work today. And by the time it was time for me to go back to work, I mean not go
Mm-hmm.
back to work. You know I'm tired when I start mumbling like that. That
Yeah.
by the time it was time for me to go back to sleep, it was time for me to get up for work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a long time. I mean, you've been up a long time.
And I was going to go to sleep, but I'm like, if I go to sleep now, I'm going to be back up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And remind you, my son has football tomorrow.
Mm.
We have to be there at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I will wait until 9:30 to go
Okay.
to sleep.
Right.
So
Cool.
yeah.
Mm. Cool.
So um, Kelly,
Yes, ma'am.
I love you.
Love you too, Ashley. Ashley can't do it. Yeah, people do that. Hearts. Or maybe, yeah, I should do that. It's better. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. Hmm. How are the horses, Spring? Are they chilling?
I've been Ray. I'm barely running off. Energized bunnies ain't going to last for me.
Mm-mm.
Oh no, girl,
Yeah.
I'm running off fumes right now.
Let's see, because you've been up since 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 p.m. is 12 hours
Mm-hmm.
plus 8. 20 hours you've been up.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool.
So yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
was.
running off
Yeah.
fumes.
Oh, feeding the deer. Interesting. Now, see, if I fed the deer by my house, I wouldn't be able to get them to leave.
Girl, I have the same problem.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now the horse. Okay.
Cause girl, like
Yeah.
they're over here. I did that mistake once and fed them some apples.
Oh, wow. Yeah. They like that, I'm
Girl,
sure.
I need if I go to bed now, Colleen, I swear to help me God, I ain't going. I'm going to be sleeping until about like 2 in the morning. I'm going to repeat what I did last night,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and
It
I don't
doesn't.
want that to happen. And I still got to
What?
take my son to football tomorrow.
Yeah. Mm. Wow.
So yeah, today, and that's why I'm up and I'm slightly like,
Mm. Okay. Oh, that's really good. I'm surprised. Mm.
last year I had planted some
Mm.
tomatoes last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was so bad the deer and where I live at ate all my dang on tomatoes.
Mm-hmm. See, in
So I
spring.
refused to
Yeah.
have a garden.
Oh, yeah. Well, Spring says they don't mess with hers. Probably because she
Uh,
feeds them. See, it's like, look over
mine,
there.
the deer in my where I live at, as city deer, they did not care.
Yeah.
Like I will
Interesting.
leave out deer feed just on purpose and like certain foods to give them, like deer
Mm-hmm.
feed, lettuce, cabbage,
Yeah.
like
Yep.
certain fruits and stuff, and they still ate my tomatoes. And I was so mad,
Oh, yeah. That would make me mad.
like because I know for the first year it happened, they ate my tomatoes the first year. So I was like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
cool. I will
Mm-hmm.
leave out certain foods like lettuce,
Right.
fruits, bananas, and stuff for them to eat, and dairy feed
Mm.
for them to
Okay.
eat. But they
Mm-hmm.
still every year eat my tomatoes.
Wow. That's a
So I
problem.
was like, this year, I'm not doing tomatoes again this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
Oh, that's funny. Now I was watching, there's another person that has a farm channel, and they have a little baby little calf. And
mm,
and he's got like a 24-hour camera almost on the calf just
I'm
to keep an
sorry.
eye on her.
I'm laughing
Yeah.
because of what you said to me in my other live, and that was a whole conversation.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm not gonna go down there that way anyway. But what had happened was the deer. He had the deer in this little barn area, and then but behind like kind of bars, and then their dog kept coming over to the calf and licking the calf, was kissing the calf. It's really funny.
Mm.
It's one of that big dogs. I don't even know what kind of dog it was. But I call them furniture dogs, where they're bigger than a couch, like one of those real big. And the little calf, he was hanging out with the calf and giving them kisses. I know, it was so cute.
I used to have one.
Wow.
I used to have one before she died.
Uh.
She was a pit bull Labrador Retriever mix before she died,
Mm.
and she was a very big dog.
Mm.
You know what I named her? Take a
Lovey.
wild
Something.
guess at what I named her.
Something crazy.
I named her
Labby.
Trouble.
Trouble. There you go. Okay. Mm.
It's like with her, like when I first got her,
Yeah.
she did God knows what that you can think of.
Mm-hmm.
Tearing open garbage bags, jumping on counters, stealing your food. Anything that you
Man.
can think of that can cause a dog to get into trouble was trouble. That
Mm-hmm.
was her
Oh,
name.
okay. Okay.
Until one
Makes
day she
sense.
learned her lesson. She learned her lesson where I had just got done making dinner one night, and she jumped up on top of the stove where I had the food sitting at.
Wow.
And she was like, she literally, because she was so used to jumping up on the counters and stealing the food. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm going to just leave the food on her. I go to the bathroom. All I hear in the bathroom is,
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming out trying to figure out what the heck happened. She
Mm-hmm.
burnt her nose and her paws.
Wow. 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 Wow.
And that, don't
Oh.
get me wrong, it was like first degree burn by looking at it, where I
Mm-hmm.
just took
Mm-hmm.
some like peroxide and cleaned it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm.
ever since then, when I leave food on my stove, she would sit there but won't jump up on there.
Yeah, that's good.
Like even though it sounds cruel, but it wasn't, because it's still in fact that she was the type of dog that didn't want to learn a lesson, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I had to leave. Like I will always advise people when they will come over, don't
Mm-hmm.
leave your food laying around her because she will steal your food. And if you
Mm-hmm.
want to like put your food up, put it in the microwave or sit it on the stove. I will tell people that all the
Mm-hmm.
time.
Oh, do you see that? Okay, that's crazy.
Ray's true. That's right, Ray. Because like city deer don't care.
Yeah, they really don't. No. Oh, okay. That's scary. Yeah, but yeah, I know what you meant. Yeah. But at my sister's house, one time we were sitting in her kitchen. You know how you feel like somebody's watching you, and you look out, like
Yeah,
her front door is off to the side, and there was a
yeah.
deer kind of going like this, looking in the window.
Hmm.
And I said, "Look at this thing! The deer's all up in your business." But
Like
bears
the
are kind
worst
of
I ever
scary.
get is like when I do the worst for me is like when I leave out for work in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how when it's mating season for deers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
One morning I came out my house and it was a male deer. My
Mm.
bushes is over that way.
Mm-hmm.
A female deer is across the street.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming out my house trying to go to work. The male deer is like, here's my bushes right in front of me, and so is my steps. And the male deer is blocking me from my, like, literally for me to get down my
Yeah.
steps. Girl, I got
Wow.
courageous and jumped over my porch and kept walking. And like, this is my banister right here. I
Mm-hmm.
literally jumped up, climbed over my banister, and jumped
Yeah.
off my banister off my front porch, walking past the male
Okay.
deer, and the male deer looking at me like he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, deer, you about to be lunch meat?
Yep.
And I'm like, uh-uh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I
Mm-hmm.
literally jumped over my front porch to my sidewalk in order for me to
Yee.
get to work. Because if I did not get to work when I left,
Mm-hmm.
I would have been late.
Yeah. So
And
when
I'm
is
like,
mating season? Do you know for deer?
girl, around here, mating season's all year fucking round.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it was like fall, but I don't know. Yeah.
Girl, over here, mating season is all year round. These are
Oh,
city,
she said
these are
November.
city deer.
It-
I don't
oh,
know when
that's
the
true.
hell goddamn mating season is over here.
Yeah. Mm.
Because it will be times like right now, I
Mm-hmm.
like half the time I'll be seeing like pregnant deer over here.
Wow.
Like these are city deer. I don't know when the hell mating season is. The only thing I know is that every time I turn around, doesn't matter if it's fall, winter, summer,
Yeah.
spring, there's always a pregnant female around here.
Oh, okay. Mm.
Every single
All
time.
righty. Wow.
I get because last time I checked, they spring. You're right. You're absolutely right. As far as in the wild and nature, yes, that's right. But
Mm-hmm.
I live in a city, like somewhat city-sized suburbs. So
Yeah.
over here, I don't know when mating season is. Because I'm used to mating season being the fall, the beginning of winter. Yes,
That's what I
we
thought.
in
Yeah.
that
Somewhere.
knowledge we know that. But
But
around here,
yeah.
I don't know when the heck mating season is because there'll be times like I
Mm.
just seen a pregnant deer 2 weeks ago. I just seen a pregnant deer 2 weeks ago,
Wow.
and she was in my
Okay.
backyard while I was making coffee.
Yeah, they're having fawns now. Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
saw a fawn recently. Yep.
like
Well.
I like spring in certain parts of the world. Yes, fall is the mating season, but you gotta think about it. I live
Mm-hmm.
in somewhat of a suburb slash the city where the deer don't care.
Yep.
So I'm trying to figure out when is mating season. Because last time I checked, it was in like fall time around Thanksgiving,
Mm-hmm.
and the babies ain't born until spring. The last time I
Mm.
checked.
Yep. Mm.
So yeah, these
That's
deer
funny.
over here is some kind of, I don't know what. I'm not going to lie about that. And then
Yeah.
like what I also have over here where I live at between the deer, possum, skunks, and groundhogs. Those are the main
Yeah.
four animals that's over here, but mainly deer.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly deer and groundhogs, because like in the morning when I do leave to work, in my backyard, I would see a family of groundhogs. The family of groundhogs. When I'm making my morning coffee, I'm looking out my window to my backyard.
Yep.
They be out in my backyard grazing and stuff.
Mm.
And then when I would come out on my porch some mornings like this, where it's like nice and cool, like 60 degrees, I would walk to my backyard to see how much grass I got to cut. And they will just be in my yard looking at me while I'm looking at it. It's just like looking at me, looking at it, like what, and they will just sit there look at,
Oh.
nod their head like, "What's up?" Like, "What's up?"
Mm, that's crazy. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, we had a big one in my yard a couple days ago.
Hmm.
It was just huge. Dough.
Ray, I don't know far as that question,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm getting tired of it.
Oh, okay. Ah, yeah. Mm, that's funny.
But give me 1 second. I am going to run to the bathroom real quick because the ginger ale
Mm-hmm.
is running through me.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
Yes, I ate something at work earlier and got my stomach kind of messed up.
Oh, that's right. So, any hot plans for the weekend? I don't think I have any.
So Kelly, be my co-host while I go to the bathroom.
Yes, ma'am. I will. I got to turn my light on. All of a sudden, it just got real dark. But I'm so glad you guys came by. Yep, for Ashley. See, I need to go and I haven't gone live really per se, in a couple days, like crocheting wise anyway. So I need to do a little more crocheting. I've been running around the fields shopping, probably too much shopping. Yeah, see, and the thing is with the deer, one time I saw a deer. Well, I did. Now this is my daughter's room. I'm kind of like borrowing her room. Um, but yeah, see that color. I didn't want her to do this color, but it actually doesn't look half bad. But yeah, we did it for her. We tried to help her, but it came out. See, I'm a pretty good painter. Yeah, I almost feel like I should almost be doing this as a job because I'm not that bad. I mean, that's the one thing I think I can honestly say I do okay. But yeah, this is my daughter. She likes blue, and so we let her do it. But I'm kind of glad we did. I mean, I was a little bit skeptical because when you go to Home Depot and they have all those colors on the wall, and you look at them and you go, "Oh, that's nice." But somebody I know had more of a burgundy, which is really dark. Like I was kind of like, it might be a little too dark, but it's actually okay. Yeah, she's got she's on an exterior wall, so it's pretty good. Yeah, working on 7 7 at 7. Okay. Oh, the flea market. So here's my thing with the flea market. So normally what I do is I just look, and if I see something, usually one or $2, I just get it $1, a couple dollars here and there. But I never spend like hundreds of dollars. Like a lot of people come in there and they have just bags and bags, and they do a lot of food and stuff. I don't quite do that. But today I did find some yarn. It was kind of a pretty cool. It was a wind tuck yarn. And I think this woman. So anyway, there's a woman there that does arts and crafts. So she has flower stems, needles, like crochet hooks, knitting needles, yarn, um, markers, and things like that. And she must have must have cleaned out somebody's house, and they had all this wind tuck yarn, and they had a variegated, so I ended up buying it. And they were smaller skeins. It was only about 3-ounce skeins, but I bought that, and it came out. It's really nice looking picture, so I'll have to show it to you guys one day. When I do that, yeah. So, oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, no. So I don't go in there and buy a lot at all. So normally it's like $2, $3, $4, no more than that, and that's what I do kind of here and there. Excuse me. So yeah, that's the only way. But today I think I spent 7, so that was a lot for me. Yeah. So when I see something good, like a few weeks ago, she had, I don't know if you heard of that yarn. It's called Amazing, and it's a retired Lion brand, and it's this wool blend. And I didn't discover it until it had been discontinued. And so when I see it, I tend to buy it. And it looks a little bit like that Lion brand. Oh my gosh. It's a cake yarn. Like it's either the Ferris wheel or the Ferris wheel tweed. It looks kind of like that. And it's like 100% wool. And there's in really tiny skeins, maybe 1 or 2 ounce skeins like that. And it's beautiful. Yeah. So yeah, it's not refurbished, but it is a, this one is just literally, I think somebody put it in their stash, threw it in a tin or bucket and never used it. And it was imperfect, or maybe they threw it in the closet. Whatever they did, they bought all this yarn, and they had a bunch of wind tuck. And I think actually, if I would have been smart, I would have gotten the blue. But they had a blue kind of this color, and I think she had planned on making some kind of a flag blanket. And see, I didn't even put that together until just now. Oh my! But she had blue, yeah, and then she had this red and white, and it was a red and white variegated. So I think
Okay, what I
variegated.
missed so far?
No, Ray was asking me about, like, I went to the flea market today, and
Mm-hmm.
there's a lady that has crafts. So she said, do you make a budget? And I said, yeah, I never spend more than $2 or $3 like when I go. So and we do go a lot. See, right now this is the flea market season, and it runs probably until about the 4th of July. I mean, it goes past the 4th of July, but everybody, when they clear out their houses, everything is pretty much done. Like from now, so it starts like around right after tax day till
Yeah.
about the 4th of July, and then it's over because pretty much everybody's cleaned out all their stuff. So anyway, this lady, she asked me if it was refurbished yarn or not used, and I said, yeah, it was totally not used. This woman had this variegated. It was like a red and white variegated yarn, and
Yeah.
it was old. It was old, but it was in tiny skeins. It was like a 3 ounce skein, and I didn't notice this, but it almost looks like my this sweater I'm making. So it was thinner stripes of the red and white, but then she also had blue, and she had about 6 or 7 skeins of that. She had about 6 or 7 skeins of the red and white, and I said, "Oh my gosh, this woman was probably making a flag," and it didn't even like it escape me. As soon as I was sitting here, I just went, "Oh, that was to make a flag." But anyway, yeah. So what I'm trying to do is to buy what I think I'm going to use, because actually I've been wanting to do a flag blanket or Afghan or whatever. Yeah. Okay. There's Felicia. So anyway, so that's my story, Ray. So like I said, never spend more than $3 or $4. And today I think I spent 7 because I did buy 2 hooks, and they had some. She had 2 brand new Susan Bates hooks, and I got an F, which I don't use often. I got an F and a G because I have a lot of I's and J's and things like that. So that's anyway, long story, but that's what I did today. Yep. So how are you feeling, Miss Ashley?
I'm fine. Just
Okay, your
hot.
tummy. Yeah. 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 Well, Alicia's saying, "Hey." She popped in.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah. So anyway, but like I said, yeah, I just use a budget, and usually, like I say, when I say I'm shopping, I'm like shopping with air quotes, like I'm actually just looking to see what's there most of the time. But a lot of the people that go there, there's a lot of there was a bus tour there today, so people all had bags, and they have a lot of food. So if you can get tomatoes, oranges, limes,
Yeah.
lemons, ginger, garlic, things like that. But I didn't buy any of that, which is terrible, because I really, this would be the time to get the good food. You know what I mean? While it's sort of good,
Yeah.
but anyway. But my husband, it's funny. I did buy some grapes, and we pretty much killed them. They were good. The a couple days ago, we got
Kelly,
grapes. Yes,
I just
ma'am.
sent you a memo.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. So anyway, but like I said, if I had more money, yeah, if I had more money, I would probably get more food. And but we did buy chicken. We did buy chicken the other day. The chicken guy was there. So
Yeah.
we paid way too much for the chicken, but we bought about $20 worth of chicken, and it was like wings. It was like 2 chicken breasts, but actually I chopped them in half. They were so big. It's actually 4 chicken breasts, basically. And what else did we get? And we got legs, like a bag full of legs, maybe 10. And anything else? That's it. And they had ground chicken and they had ground turkey, and I should have probably gotten some of that, but I didn't. Yeah,
Hmm.
left that.
So hi,
Yeah, they had.
Walisha. Hi,
Mm,
Wally. If I didn't speak
yeah,
to you,
yeah. So anyway, but that's the food I wish I had gotten. And they had kale and cabbage, like all that stuff. You could get all of it.
I like
Onions, like
cabbage. I like
mm,
kale. I love it all.
kale. Yeah, me too. I eat it all too. Yeah. But
Don't get me
mm,
wrong. Me personally, I do pretty much
mm-hmm,
eat everything and anything.
mm-hmm.
But I'm also picky too when it comes to certain foods.
Yeah.
Like I don't eat coleslaw. I don't eat avocados. Like I don't know. It's just like a texture thing to me.
Yeah.
I
Guess
just
what? Guess what I ate last night?
please don't tell me
Avocado.
what the hell you ate last night.
I ate an avocado.
Ugh.
It was, and my husband and I were like, that's why I think it's funny. Like people either love it or they hate it. It's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
And I got some cilantro,
Mm.
and I was thinking I was gonna make. Well, see, I like guacamole, and
Mm.
yeah, I know it looks terrible. And
Cause I know it got avocados in it, so no, I won't eat it.
oh yeah,
Like me,
like
like with
yeah.
certain foods, I don't like. I know I'm greedy. I like to eat, but I'm also picky too with like certain foods. Like I
Mm-hmm.
don't eat avocados. I don't eat coleslaw. I don't eat chitlins. I don't eat
Oh,
like what is that vegetable called? It's purple.
oh, eggplant is terrible. Yeah, I
Like
understand that.
it's
Yeah,
eggplant. I
eggplant.
eat
Yeah,
like,
it's
but the thing about eggplant with me, I would eat
mm,
eggplant, but it has to be made a certain way in order for me to eat it.
right because it gets mushy. Like if you overcook it and everything, it's
And
terrible.
it's
Yeah.
like the last person that I had eggplant from,
Mm-hmm.
she made it into like some kind of like eggplant casserole and was banging.
Yeah, it is good. It's almost like meat if you do it a certain way, real thick.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's the only like way I would eat eggplant. That's the only
Okay.
way I'll eat it if she makes it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like me personally. I know how to cook. I love to cook, but
Mm-hmm.
just don't ask me how to make an eggplant.
Yeah, it's not easy. I think people mess it up all the time. They do.
Like messing around with me, it was gonna be not
Yeah,
done or overcooked. And
or
how I
overcooked.
made her,
Now is that Mater or Crystal? Let's see who.
I'm
Or is it?
assuming is made her.
I think it's Mater.
I'm assuming,
Mm-hmm.
but correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, so raw's too hard. Yeah, sometimes it can be. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah,
And it's
yeah. I
just
mean, yeah,
like
yeah. I mean, people mess them up. That's what I think. Oh, okay. Oh, to stop eating the starchy. Yeah. Now, now, Ray, I have to ask you. Now, when you say vegan, are you eating like veggies? Oh, it is Mater. Now, are you talking like how? So I was vegan for a couple of years, and then I turned into a carnivore again. But the thing that I notice is there's all this fake food that looks like meat. Like they
like
make fake
mm,
meat for vegetarians, which I think is insane. But
like
you know,
for example, I can't stand tofu because it's just like it doesn't have like just by itself it doesn't have no taste.
mm-mm,
So you're pretty
no,
much adding seasonings, sauces, or whatever
yep.
to it to
Oh
make it
yeah.
taste good. So I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I'm
Mm-mm.
like, how am I going to sit there and eat tofu that doesn't have no type of taste? That tastes like water, and you know water don't got no taste to it,
Mm-hmm.
and you just pretty much add in a sugar packet to it. And
Okay.
I'm like, how am I
Yeah.
supposed
See,
to eat
that's
this?
yeah. See, that's the whole thing. So, but they have these fake foods like fake sausage, tofurkey,
Mm,
and I'm just like never been a fan. I just feel like if you're going to be vegan, just eat vegetables and
yeah,
make some tofu if you're gonna do that, but like yeah, like Chinese tofu, yeah, and they do a good job sometimes, which is terrible if you fry it. Almost they batter it and fry it. It's good. It's got a little texture and they season it really well. Um, but yeah, it's really hard. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just not a fan of those processed vegan burgers. Yeah, I just feel like
Hi,
don't eat
Sonia.
chicken. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't eat chicken if you're not going to eat
Hold on,
chicken. And
y'all.
don't eat fake sausages. I don't know. I don't understand those foods. But anyway, oh, we lost Ashley. Yep,
Oh
she's
no,
coming
you
back.
didn't lose me. I had seen one of my friend and my
Oh,
friend's
cool.
husband and her son.
Oh, cool. I said, oh no, we lost Ashley. No, we
Oh
didn't.
no,
Okay,
my
good.
friend's son and her husband had walked past my house because they live up the
Oh,
street from
oh,
me.
so okay. So
So I
Ashley,
was saying hi to them.
yeah. So you can share with Ray like your cooking skills. Like she's trying to get her son to cook.
Oh, trust me, my son is only 11. He knows to cook pretty much everything that I know how to cook. Only thing I would
Hmm.
not let him do is use my oven dough unless I'm
Okay.
home.
Right. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
only thing I would not let my son use
Hmm.
unless me or my husband's home.
Yeah.
My son's not allowed to use my oven, but as far as the stove
Hmm.
top,
Yep.
he can use the stove top.
Yep.
My son can pretty much make grilled cheese, scrambled eggs, to fried chicken, to hot
Hmm.
dogs, anything in between.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't teach him young.
Yeah. Like you could do that. Yeah. So I've never done that, Mater. Using the burger. Yeah, you can make patties out of black beans, and a lot of people do that. Yep. But he's just getting lazy. Yeah, and that's a thing. Like a lot of people. But I think I think like the one example that I can give that's kind of helpful is sort of like Chipotle. The only
Yeah.
thing is the idea of it is good. Like you have a little bit of rice, you have a little bit of whatever kind of veggie. So they have corn and
Mm-hmm.
peppers, like all kinds of peppers,
Girl, uh,
onions,
Kelly,
yeah, all that
don't talk
stuff.
about
Yeah,
Chipotle. Because the
sorry,
last time
I
I had
know
Chipotle,
you got sick. You got
girl,
sick.
don't get me wrong, the food's good,
Yes,
but it
yeah.
did not sit right with my bowels.
No, I understand because it's all like freshly chopped and everything. See that's what Ray was saying that the raw veggies are kind of hard on her
Like, I
body.
eat raw veggies. All like when I
Yeah,
do my raw veggies, it's strictly from like me going to the grocery store. I do not do canned unless I'm being like lazy and I'm tired.
really, really lazy. Yep, yep, yep.
Like I have to be really, really tired. Like, don't get me wrong, I do get a few canned
Yeah.
goods, but all my
Oh.
veggies is like completely,
Mm-hmm.
completely from like off the shelf where I have to like sit there, look at it, see if it's right, and see
Yeah.
if there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
But it's just like with Chipotle, I don't know what happened that dang going day, and I had Chipotle food before.
Yep.
No issue.
Right. Right. Yep.
No
Yep.
issues. But that particular day, my stomach said, forget
Nope.
you and this food. I'm
Yeah.
telling you now.
Dandelion burger. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Black beans. Oh, see. So if he's afraid of black beans, because my family is like the Spanish people eat these beans called pink beans. I don't know what they are, but um, pink beans you could buy them in the the Goya section, and they're already cooked. But I would suggest like rinsing them. Like they come in a can. You can rinse them. You can heat them up on the stove a little bit. Put some sauce on them. Give them a little bit of flavor. But
You,
that's a quick and easy way to. Those are beans they're not as like waxy. Like if you eat a kidney bean, it's very waxy.
yeah.
The pink beans are pretty like mellow, and then lentils you can do lentils, and those are real easy. But if I were him, I would almost do the chipotle. Just throw in a bunch of veggies, a little bit of rice, a little bit of beans. If you want to get tofu,
Hey
you could throw
Jeanette.
that in there.
Hey Jeanette
Yeah.
DOY, how are you?
Oh, hey, Jeanette. But I think that's what I would do. Like try to get them to do that, and then that's easy. You can put whatever sauce on there if you want a little bit of
Yeah.
dressing or whatever, and then that way it's pretty healthy. But like I said, those burgers that they have, they're good, but they're pretty salty, and that's what look at the salt content. At least in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion, yeah, you gotta look at
Like
that.
you don't want to eat none of my beans because my beans will get you high blood pressure. Like I'm dead serious. My beans will have you having
Yeah,
high blood pressure, diabetes. Like you'll be in the hospital messing around with my beans.
yeah.
From kidney beans to black beans to with brown beans to white beans, you'll have
Mm-hmm.
high blood pressure out the
Mm-hmm.
behind.
Yeah, and
Like
my
I'm
daughter
not
likes lima
lying.
beans. Yeah, lima beans. Like those are pretty
But
light tasting.
like
Like
the
they
thing
don't kill
is,
the
like
taste. Yeah.
with my beans, doesn't matter what beans I'm making. I
Mm-hmm.
have to soak them for at
Yeah.
least overnight in order
Mm-hmm.
for them to cook right. Because I
Yep.
know this is where a lot of people
Yep.
in this country make this mistake.
Mm.
That when out of my experience,
Yeah.
that they do not soak their beans in salt water before they cook them.
Uh-huh.
And only reason why I say that is because that if you don't soak them overnight for or at least a day before,
Mm-hmm.
or for like if you're doing it that morning, it's okay
Yep.
to soak them for a few hours. But
I woke up.
it's
Yay.
alive. I'm
She's
just
alive.
I'm just saying for my beans. Like you
Right.
have to soak
Right.
them at least for 24 hours in order for them to taste good.
Right. Yeah, no,
Because
see
if
I'm
you don't
I'm
soak them, like if you're
lazy.
doing beans like that morning, it's
Yeah.
okay to soak them for like 4 or 5 hours
Mm-hmm.
before you cook them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's better when you soak them overnight.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And a lot of people just think that if you don't know how to do beans right, a lot of people just like to throw the beans in a pot, let it cook, and then they're done.
Mm.
No,
Mm-mm.
I ain't eating your food because that's nasty. Because I'm the type of person, I'm ignorant with food when it comes to food.
Yeah.
I'm slightly rude because I like my food done a certain way, and if food don't taste right, I'm rude as hell.
Mm.
I'm not gonna lie about that. I love my food. And Crystal,
Uh-oh.
next time you take a nap on me in the
Yeah.
middle of my goddamn life, I swear to help me God, I'm gonna come get you.
Well, what, today or yesterday?
Yes.
Yes.
I was asleep before you started your live.
That don't mean nothing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You think I ain't gonna get on you too? I don't discriminate.
I know. Well, it's
Yeah.
like yesterday you wanted me to come in on your live, but I was on my way to group.
See, I was upset with you yesterday.
Well, I had to tell them about all the BS I've been dealing with and what I'm not going to deal with anymore.
Uh,
And they're like, "Oh,
Oh.
whoa!" When I told them what I called her, they're like, "Yep, okay, she done pissed." Well, I straight up called the lady a B,
Oh.
and I'm not being nice.
First of all, you can cuss. It's made for 18 and over, so you good.
I was making sure. I flat out said, "Bitch, you've hated me since day one. Don't know what the fuck I did to you. Don't care." And I'm done with the whole group because they support you, and this is
Yeah.
sad. I want a divorce.
Wow.
Yeah, I want a divorce.
See you later, Spring. Have a nice night.
Yep. Yep. Good seeing you.
And I pulled this out, so I'm
Mm.
working on this a little bit.
Oh, cool.
Now I just have no clue what I did with my hook. It's been
Okay.
yeah.
Is that the church group by chance or
I
no?
went to the church group and told them that because of what I've been dealing with
Okay.
another group.
Oh, the other group. Okay.
Yeah. Have you seen my hook? It's
Mm.
pink and white.
Who's pink and white?
I actually have a pink and white hook.
Oh,
Sorry.
Is that the one from HL?
I'm
No.
sorry, Crystal. My thought process when you said pink and white, I thought you meant something else.
I don't even know what to say, Ashley.
Yeah.
Because
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
wait.
you
Hey,
do
we
realize I have
Look,
a
Mater's
dirty
back.
mind. Yes, I
Hey.
have a dirty-minded old man.
Ashley, hey, we know you're sorry. Now apologize.
Hi, Dinky Crafts, Jennifer.
All right.
Um,
So
Let's get out of that rabbit hole.
yeah. So what are you doing for the weekend?
Shh.
Ask that thing.
Work around the house.
Okay. Cool.
Got gonna see about loading up the truck with some scrap metal, take it out to the scrap yard.
Are you recycling?
Yep.
Ooh, that's exciting.
I've been doing that for years.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. Yeah, that's
I
cool.
mean,
I do it from time to
when I
time.
say years,
Mhm.
I started doing it back when I lived in Houston.
Fancy.
No,
Yeah,
this is a clover.
that's what I mean. Very fancy. I know what that is.
Can you work with this?
How's
Ooh.
that? Crystal, you know my opinion on that. I cannot work with that. My life depending
No,
on it.
I'm asking Kelly.
I'm going. I don't know. How big is that hook?
This is an 8 millimeter hook, but this fabric
Yes.
is literal fabric.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to use a 6 millimeter,
Oh, okay. That's
But-
actually smaller than I thought.
but it's a piece of fabric and it has
Mm-hmm.
oblong holes
Yeah.
out in the top.
Oh, that reminds me of that sachet, our favorite yarn.
Yeah, this is actually boutique sassy fabric.
Sassy. Cool.
I have 2 of these and I have no flipping clue what to do with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd have to do some research on that one.
Pink dot. Original color, isn't it? Color name. Pink dot.
Because
Pink dot.
Kelly, when Crystal showed me that, I'm like, my thought process is like, don't get me wrong, it's cute, it's really cute,
Mhm.
but I'm like, in back of my head, like, why?
It's something that they came out with years ago.
Mm.
And I'm talking, it's one of the, they came out with it about the same time they came out with that sachet yarn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That thick, but you spread it out and
Mm-hmm.
it's netting.
Netting, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the ladies in my group loves sachet. And every time I find one, I'm like, here's 3 more. I wish
I
find them randomly.
I
Yeah.
wish I'd known before I moved down here.
Yeah.
Because I had a canvas bag. It's about the size of the one that I normally carry around.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Which, if I move, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
That gray that.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say that if you had talking about cats, they ain't outside today, so they're in the house, so you're good.
My cats have been hiding, so. But
'Cause, like normally around this time, they normally be outside, and I don't know where normally I don't know where they at, but today, Kelly, why are you laughing?
I'm like, oh,
Look,
your
around
poor
this
cat.
time, I don't know where the hell they at. You asking her? Look, my cats are indoor, outdoor. I don't know where the fuck they be at half the goddamn time.
I understand. Wow.
But no, I threw.
Crystal know what I'm talking about.
Sachet.
Yeah.
I literally threw away a dozen balls of sachet yarn.
Oh, I'm sure. And she would have loved it, but I told her, I was like, dude, we gotta. That sachet is just not.
I was going to take it, leave it together, unseparated, and make it into a basket, a bag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought I was going to do that, but I never did. Yeah. I make a basket. Yep.
Well, I had it in a bag, and I had a hook in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Never happened. Yeah, I understand that.
I did the move. See you in a bit, Ray.
Okay.
See you in a bit, Ray.
Yep. That's funny. Um, yeah, that sachet is like, oof. That's just one of those, you either love it or you hate it. Yeah.
I tried working with it one time and pulling it
Mm-hmm.
apart like you're supposed to.
Aw.
No.
So Jennifer's leaving us. Well, have a good night.
Have a good night, Jennifer.
Aw. Well, I
Yeah,
hope
we
your
understand.
bed
Yeah,
is
we.
more comfortable than mine. I kept having somebody bouncing and wake me up.
Yeah.
Every time he sat down, I woke up.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm working on this. I got one ball of the 6 that I'm using on my sons. I've got that done, and
Oh.
I've started working on my future son-in-law's
Oh.
his double
It's two
strand.
a.m. Oh. Ah.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, I'll normally be asleep about that
Where are
time.
you at?
Who, me?
No,
No,
Dinky Cross Jennifer,
so
because I
she
know
must be.
Lorna is 6 hours ahead of me, and she's in Gloucester, UK.
Mm-hmm.
So she's over there somewhere.
She must be over there too. Yeah. Wow.
Just the way you like it.
Yep, she's in the UK. That's what I thought. Okay.
Thinking about being
Yeah. All right.
Really?
Well, good to see you. Rest up.
Yeah.
You should be in bed.
And I may be wrong on where Lorna's at, but
How long do
You're
you
trying
want
to
to
heat
come
up
back in?
pizza inside the box, inside an oven.
yeah, I have somebody that I used to watch. She hasn't put out any videos in a while because of health reasons.
So,
Um, she'd actually just started putting stuff back on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and that's been once a month, once every 2 months because her
Oh,
health.
okay. Oh, okay.
Hi, bye. No.
truck was robbed.
I was dropping my yarn.
I would love it if she would get back on doing
Yes.
videos. She's
Right.
Ashley's age.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, it's a good thing. You're fine.
Wait a minute. You know, I don't disclose my age other than like a lot of people know.
I know, but she's Ashley's age,
Mm.
and she's just cute. The way she is and the way she does stuff, she's really nice and sweet about everything. And her
Mhm.
son occasionally pops in and out, but
Mm-hmm.
we don't discuss him unless she's here
Right.
because he's in single digits.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm not even giving out her channel name because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
if she starts popping back up and I actually start doing content, which if I do, I'm going to be changing my channel name. Don't know what I'll change it yet.
Which I've been trying to tell you, you should do content. I've been telling you for the longest to do it, but no, you don't want to listen to me.
No, I'm getting there, but I'm having to make sure that I don't want to start off a channel as a depressed person.
Uh,
I don't want to start off with a bunch of I've been treated wrong and I'm tired and da 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 da. If I'm going to put my face out there in the public, I want it more up.
mm-hmm.
Oh, Shelly's in.
Shelly. Mm.
And I'm thinking of ordering some spring green from Mary Maxim
Mm.
because I have some Red Heart that's on sale.
Oh, yeah, I always miss the red heart. I always miss it. I miss all the good colors. That's what happens when I look on their sale.
Well, I just need that one color
Mm-hmm.
just so that when I do turtles,
Yes, you'll be good.
All my green I have right now is
Ooh.
dark
Yeah.
green. So
I have some Slimer green.
that's what Red Heart calls spring green.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm debating on it. Well, there's spring green, and then there's one that's a glow in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm debating on if I want to order it from Mary Maxim or if I want to go play hunt and find at Wally World.
Yeah. I think Wally World did have it when I was in there. Both actually.
Yeah, but you're states away, so
I know. I know. I'm just saying, but I do remember seeing sort of both of those colors
yeah, I would
actually.
love to get it in mainstays
Yeah.
because the when mainstays first came back, I got some of that, and that was made in Turkey, I believe. But the new stuff is
Is
this
it
is made in this is in India.
India? That's what I
Yeah.
thought. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, this one because it's a dark purple and it shows up
Mm-hmm.
horribly on screen.
Yeah. That's a good color though.
Yeah, and it's what is the literal color name? Purple.
Purple.
It's purple.
This is purple.
But this is going to be teddy bear.
Oh,
I'm
Mm.
going.
that's
I,
cute.
I'm going. It's actually part of a panda. That's I
Hmm.
actually have pink yarn,
Hmm.
but in my defense, it's for an order, and that's for that bear.
You're right.
I'm going to have a pink and purple band panda.
Okay.
So yeah.
Hey,
You
Chloe,
moved.
if I didn't say hi to you yet, I went to go make food.
You moved.
Cool.
Food is important. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. On top of the
And
vegan
it's
thing,
still hot.
there's a couple
Okay.
of there's a couple of different categories for vegan.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Check your chat, Ashley.
it's still hot.
That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Vegan. I like.
What?
Like I said.
Uh, I'm
I.
I'm
Yeah.
talking to Shelly. No, just no. I don't deal that.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I
Let me
know
see what's going.
there's red meat vegan. There's where red meat vegan, you don't eat red meat.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the vegan where you're just vegetables. You do like the tofu and the soy substitutes and stuff like that. And then
Mm-hmm.
there's ones where the only animal protein you put in your body is either fish or chicken.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It just depends on how you want to classify it. And I'm like, I have food, I'm cooking it, that's what I'm eating. And now
Yeah.
every once in a while we will go full vegan night, which means I cook
Mm-hmm.
either rice or pasta. And I
Yep.
don't put and I may put sauce in it and I may not, depending on it just depends on what I cook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
Shelly with me, you put in one thing. Brenda's live. No. And that's all there is to it. Just no.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
get notifications for that one, or there's 3 total I don't get notifications for, and that
Mm-hmm.
person is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against her as long as she runs her channel good and she treats
Mhm.
everyone fairly in there. But the couple of times I visited a few years ago, it wasn't so. No.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
Shelly's over there crying because she's laughing so hard.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
So anyway, but yeah, like I said, that whole vegan thing, I went through a 3-year vegan phase, and oh, Shelly, yeah, and the reason why I did
I
it
just
was
don't get
I had some like exotic meat. I had meat problems. I'll just put it that way.
Shelly,
And
am I
but
mad
anyway,
at you? No.
Oh no, she's saying because she went over to Brenda's live, and I said, "Oh no, just no. I don't
yeah.
care. Say what you want. I don't care."
Mm-hmm.
Shelly, you should know. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't either. It's just I just don't deal with her outside of certain people posting that she's live and stuff, and it's like, okay, I'll thumb it up and I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Shelly, I understand.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Am I mad? No.
It's just like there's certain podcasters. I love it. I love how they teach crochet and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't stand their voice. So every time
Mm.
I go to listen to one of their videos, I put it on closed captioning and I turn my phone sideways, or I make sure I've got everything blown up full size on the screen. So the closed captioning is taking that much up and I can see what they're doing. And I'm following along like this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, they're really good at what they do, but it's just,
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand how they sound.
Yep.
And they're some of the ones that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers because they're good at what they do.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Yep.
But I am going to end a little bit early tonight because I still want to finish eating my dinner for tonight.
Hmm.
But Crystal Kelly, stay up a little bit after.
Okay.
But everybody in chat, see ya later.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye, Colleen.
And
Bye, Colleen. Bye, everyone in chat.
came in.
Bye, lurkers.
Yep.
Why don't you pick up your phone?